Hello everybody, this is Mithril Zenith, and welcome back to another weapon discussion. Today we're talking about a weapon that's seen very limited life in the Fire Emblem franchise, and for probably good reason, the short bow. But before we begin, leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you enjoyed these weapon discussions, and let me know what other weapons you'd like me to discuss. Till then, let's get into it. We've talked about slim weapons, not short weapons, slim weapons. We talked about the slim sword, which I said was one of the most pointless weapons in the game. We talked about the slim lance, which was surprisingly useful because of its lighter weight. The short bow falls somewhat into that category. It is a bow that is slightly weaker than the iron bow, slightly lighter, has a little bit of crit on it, at least in the GBA games. And as you can see, it only really existed in the GBA games and Thracia, in which case it wasn't really special, it was just, it just existed in Thracia. So, short bow. Why does it exist? Well, it's a very interesting and odd weapon. It has decent hit rate, it has 10 crit, but at 5 might, it's weaker than an iron bow, and it doesn't need to weigh much less because most archers have enough con to not get slowed down by an iron bow. Maybe this will help Rebecca not lose 1 point of speed or something. But the most notable part about it is that it only has 22 uses and costs 1760. This bow costs almost 2,000 gold for 22 uses, and its only benefit above an iron bow is 10 crit. Okay, sure, it does also give 2 weapon XP instead of 1 per use, but that's pretty par for steel bows. So why does this weapon exist? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe this is the most pointless weapon in Fire Emblem. It exists to make you lose money, unfortunately. Is kind of what it is because this comes in on what, Wrath, I believe? Yeah, Sin and Dayan start with 1. Wrath starts with 1 and Blazing Blades. Sacred Stones, nobody starts with 1. You can just buy them optionally if you want to. But they still cost 1760 apiece. If you're going for crit at that cost, I think a killer bow is actually cheaper. One sec, let me see. Is a killer bow actually cheaper? I think it might be. Oh, never mind. My internet's deciding to not load the page right now. Yeah, at that price, a killer bow is probably cheaper. And you're getting 30 crit and a lot more might out of a killer bow. So then what does this have over? Okay, D rank, give me some crit at D rank? Yeah, that's broken. I don't know, maybe. It just seems pointless. It just seems pointless. Another pointless weapon. Yeah, let me know what uses you found for short bows, because honestly, unless I'm really desperately needing just a bow and it's on hand, I try not to use the short bow at all if I can avoid it. But what are your thoughts? When have you used a short bow in Fire Emblem? Have you ever been happy about it? Have you ever been upset by it? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you think the short bow or the slim sword are less useful. We can battle those out with a debate on which one's the more pointless weapon. But until next time, this is Mithril Zenith signing out.